Hello, my name is Mike Wells. I am your world explorer, and I'm out at the St. Sebastian River Preserve State Park today to show you a little bit about what's out here. A lot of folks don't really know, but I've gone exploring through these parts, and I've discovered quite a bit, and I just want you to see what. We're at the southeast quadrant. There's 4 quadrants. We're at the Blue Trail. We have entered through County Road 512 here, gone up, hung a right on West Ranch Road, and then went to this parking area. We're going to be going this way to find a historic tree. What it is an old pine tree. Not a lot of people know about it, but if they did, I'm sure they would want to go see it. But what I'm doing here today is I'm taking you out there to go see it before the rest of the before time catches up to it and it completely falls. And let's see, which way am I supposed to go? I gotta go this way. You've come to a cross section. There's the canoe landing, Mullet Camp, or Mullet Camp. Then there's this direction that's just basically continues from where we were coming from. Then there's this direction. Don't want to go this way, and you don't want to go toward Mullet Camp. You want to go this direction. So let's keep going. The pine tree I'm going to show you is, or was, has a lot of character. Had a lot of character. I see it in the distance. There it is. Looks like natural forces have worn away at it quite significantly. All the ancillary branches are definitely down off of it. So now all that's left is the trunk. Ah, there she is. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right there. Straight ahead. Can you see her? You can see her. I'm getting up to her now. Anyhow, yeah, when they did their controlled burns out here, they mistakenly destroyed this tree. And it had a nice sister next to it that had quite a lot of features. Now, you wonder to yourself, here's this tall pine tree, featureless, just a boring stick sticking up and out and growing. These ones too. Some of these ones too. But over here, back there, you got a feature-filled pine tree. A lot of character, a lot of branches intertwining and mingling and stuff. And you wonder to yourself, well, how'd that one get that way and all these others didn't? Well, it's easy. Years ago, they came back through here, early Florida settlers, and they deforested the entire area. They only left a few trees behind, like you see, those ones back there. And upon leaving them behind, when they deforested this area, there were a lot more trees like these two in this area, in this location. They had character. They were individual trees because what they had to, the way they got that way is they had to compete for their space under the sun. Okay? Alright. We are almost to the tree. Now, I've gone off the path. You don't have to go off the path if you don't want to. And I have pants on so that way this brush doesn't scrape up my legs. But yeah, if you look down and whatnot, you can see there's these neat little pine cones everywhere. That's cool. Here she is. Quite the marvel. What a tree. It's a shame she's dead. Few more years and she'll be completely featureless. All her branches will have fallen, and we won't be able to come out here and see her anymore because she'll just maybe be a trunk, and eventually she'll just be gone completely. So will her sister right next to her. So yeah, that's an old pine tree. Once again, it gets its character because years ago, when the early settlers of Florida came through, they deforested this whole area and only left a few of the original trees here. And as you can see, this one was competing for its space under the sun. It was competing with other trees. Other trees were growing and towering over it, so it had to grow toward the direction of the sun, whichever way it had to grow to make that happen. That's what it did. But you see how it gets its amazing characteristics. The bones of one of these turtles that burrows and digs around here. Looks like there's a shell there too. See, this is the part of the shell. Pretty amazing. This is the kind of stuff you'll find. Now this carcass doesn't really look too favorable. I'm not interested in this thing. This is called a gopher tortoise. Okay? This has been out here, I don't know, for a short time, maybe a year or so. But not sure how it would have gone. Look at that pretty flower, huh? That's pretty. Oh, here's a few more. There's natural beauty all over this place. I was walking back to the car and spotted these special looking flowers. I don't know the formal name of them, I just know that they're pretty.